What is up, Nerf Nation? I'm Naptown Nerf, and this is an unboxing and review of the Nerf Mega Accustrike Bulldog. Alright, you guys, so I was actually able to pick this up for under $20 on Amazon. Link is in the description box below, so definitely check that out. This thing is definitely an interesting blaster. When I first saw leaks of this, I was like, well, it's kind of interesting. I thought it was kind of fun looking, kind of strange, but can't wait to actually crack this thing open and see what it's really all about, because it's got a lot going on. There's a lot of moving parts, kind of like deploy-ish, I guess, so gimmicky in that way. But it's got a 3-shot Smart AR on the front, you know, pretty simple, you know, pullback prime, basic front-loading blaster, but possibly maybe has a decent-sized plunger tube and may have some good mod potential. We will see. But this is a Mega Accustrike blaster, so it's going to come with those Accustrike darts, and it actually comes with 6, so you get to refill your blaster twice. So that's not a bad bonus, I guess. I'm not actually seeing any range claims on the box, so we'll go ahead and flip it over the back, see if we see anything there. I guess you will get some storage on the side of your blaster there to hold those extra 3 darts. So that's cool. But yeah, as you can see, things move around. But let's go ahead and crack this thing open and see what it's all about. Alright, in the package you get your blaster, obviously, your 6 Mega Accustrike darts, a flip-up sight, a dart holder, and some instructions. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw on those attachments. We'll go ahead and put the sight on here. Pretty sure this is how it goes. Yep, just snaps right in there. And then I guess that will fold down when we close up everything. And then we will put our dart holder on the side here. There we go. Just snaps in there. Alright. So this will collapse, I'm assuming. But I think you have to push this button to make it all collapse. So we push that button and then you can pull up on the handle or push in on the stock and everything just closes up. And then I guess you can just pull it like that and everything pops right back out. So that's kind of neat, kind of fun. Very small. I would think this blaster would work better if it was a bit larger, but it is what it is. I mean, this is very compact and more for like storage. I can't really see using the blaster too much in this position because it's actually pretty hard to hold with this stock shut, and then when the stock is open, it's really short. So that's a strange choice, and I don't really understand why they went for this aesthetic in a pistol blaster, you know, per se. So I don't know, that's a little weird to me, a little small, but you know, like I said, it was kind of cute, so I thought it was kind of fun, so I decided to give it a shot and see what it was all about. Grip is pretty small again. My palm kind of comes off the bottom of it. Not horrible. It's really not too uncomfortable. But it seems a little cramped to me. The whole blaster just feels a little cramped. The foregrip is small. My whole hand can't really go on it this way. I mean, I kind of would hold it more like this. And then my thumb is kind of pointed up there. So that doesn't feel too bad holding it like that. Let's go ahead and load some darts in there and put some in the side here and see how that does. So that feels like it has a nice dart fit, so that's good. Obviously you do have one tactical rail on top there, so you can put any of your attachments up there. I don't understand why Mega never comes out with Mega attachments in this red plastic. I think that would be cool, but they never seem to come out with any attachments except for, like, I think the only one I can think of, and I'm probably wrong, but the only one I can think of is the bipod for the Centurion. Nerf, come out with some attachments for your Mega Blasters. That'd be cool. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and fire this thing. Why don't we? Pull back on that to prime your blaster. We'll pop over here and we'll take a couple shots. That actually hits pretty hard. So that's good. Seems like it has decent power. I really do like these Accustrike Mega Darts a lot. They are so much better than the original Mega Darts. They are a lot more accurate. They don't fly quite as far, but they're so much more accurate. You can actually possibly hit your opponent instead of just firing darts wherever. So I like them a lot. They're just super expensive and they don't really come in big packs. So that's kind of a problem. I will show you guys a knockoff Mega Dart that I like quite a bit that's also pretty accurate, and I feel like it gets a little worse ranges than these, but fairly close. So we'll shoot some of those off in the firing demo and the chronograph test in a little bit. But let's go ahead and fire off those other 3 shots. Try to keep track of the darts. So yeah, the blaster is definitely small. It's probably great for a young Nerfer. This might actually fit them really well. Obviously, they should be able to prime the blaster with this pullback prime. That's a pretty simple mechanism. But, you know, even if you're bigger, I think you can use it as a pistol. But all this stuff is just extra stuff. I mean, if you're in for just performance, you could just remove all that stuff. Maybe single this and make yourself a pretty cool, you know, decent powered single shot pistol. But for the gimmick, it's kind of fun, I guess, to kind of just pop out everything like that, you know. It's fun for the kids. I understand that that's a sales tactic for Nerf, and you have to give people, you know, a reason to buy something. But that stock is just really, really short, and if this was just like maybe like 50% bigger, that'd be like so much better. But nevertheless, let's go ahead and take this thing outside, put it over the chronograph in the range, and see what kind of performance we're getting. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and put some shots over the chronograph with the Bulldog. I'm going to start out with the Accustrike Mega Dart, and then we'll move on to a few original Mega Darts, and then the Whirlwind darts that I did a review on a while back that are like an Accustrike Mega Dart that looks more like the Elite Accustrike. So go ahead and put some shots over the chronograph. 72, pretty nice performance. Second barrel, 70, still pretty good. Third barrel, 65. Yeah, you can tell that it is shooting softer as it goes down, which is pretty typical from a Smart AR. Go ahead and load up 3 more. Really like the barrel fit on this. Feels really nice and tight, which is good. 71. 66. 68. Not bad. Let's go ahead and move on to the original Megas. See how these do. 71. 74. 62. All right. The Whirlwind darts are the China AccuFake Mega Darts, and that's what those look like. And like I said, I did a review on those, so if you want to check that out, I'll put a link above. But yeah, these are pretty darn good knockoff Mega Darts. Definitely the best knockoff Mega Dart made. So, and they're definitely cheaper than the Nerf Mega Darts, either the Accustrikes or the originals. So let's go ahead and put some shots over the chronograph here. 66. 65. 60. Pretty good. We'll go ahead and check out those ranges. They're definitely heavier, those Whirlwind darts, but they are the most accurate of all 3 in my opinion. Shortest was the original Mega that just dove straight into the ground, as they're typical to do, just short of 29 feet. We have that Whirlwind dart, the shortest one, probably out of that last barrel, just past 33 feet. Our first Mega Accustrike at 37. And then I would say the majority here seems to be around that 40 to 43 foot range. There's one just short of that around 39, and then there's one just past it up here at 48, and that is one of the original Megas. You know how those will fly further, but just not very accurately. So let's go back inside and I'll give you my final thoughts. All right, you guys. Well, the Bulldog performance-wise is not bad. I think 70 FPS out of this little cute little blaster is decent. That being said, this thing could have been so much better. I mean, I like the idea, and I don't mind that it expands like this, but the fact that it's so small makes it really pointless. I mean, the stock needs to be at least another 6 inches longer. The foregrip could have been a little larger, and even the main grip could have been a tad bit bigger. I mean, it's just seems like they had this idea and then they're like, oh, that's a good idea, but we need to make it $20, so let's just shrink everything. So I don't know. It's neat. I mean, it's definitely something that could have some mod potential. I definitely could see myself possibly pulling this stock off and using it in integration. Interesting that they decided to put a sling point on the bottom of that. I mean, I don't think that's the best place to sling this blaster. Obviously, this one would be much more useful. Nevertheless, just don't forget when you want to close it, you do have to push that button to close everything down, because if you try to do it otherwise, you're probably going to break it. And also, you do not want to store your Mega Darts in the barrel when you are leaving this for a long period of time. So that wears out the spring and it just won't function as well. So we'll remove those. And yeah, I think this blaster's okay. $20 isn't bad. I think the price point's fine. If you're interested in it, I definitely will have a buy link in the description box below. I think it's, you know, a so-so style blaster. It's, you know, nothing that you really have to have. But if you like the aesthetic of it, if you think that you could mod this and maybe single it, you could probably make it shoot pretty darn hard and shoot elite darts instead of megas, then I think this would be something that you could get some decent performance out of. Thank you guys so much for watching. Smash that like button. Please subscribe. And as always, peace out.